In this video we're going to look at Pythagoras using two steps, or Pythagoras repeated use. So we've got this example, find the value of x. So x is this line here, but in order to do that we need to do Pythagoras 2 times. So this big triangle is made up of two little triangles. So the first thing that I'm going to do is draw these two triangles out separately. So this triangle is now here and this triangle is now over here. Notice that this edge and this edge are actually the same edge. So in order to solve this problem, the only thing we can find out at the moment is this missing side, because we already know two of the other sides of this triangle. We can't do anything with this triangle because we only know one length, but we can work out this missing length and then use that to find x. So first of all, we're going to do Pythagoras on this triangle, and we're trying to find a shorter side because your right angle is here. So you already know C, so we are going to find this shorter side. So we're going to write down the Pythagoras theorem for finding a shorter side. A squared equals c squared, take away b squared, and we're going to label our sides. A squared is what we're trying to find, so a squared is A is the highlighted side, c is always the hypotenuse, and b is the other side that you know. Then on the next line we're just going to fill in the numbers. So 5 squared take away 3 squared, 5 squared is 25, 3 squared is 9, so 25 take away 9, which is 16. So that's a squared. Then at this point we need to square root both sides, and we'll end up with a equals 4 centimetres. So we now know that this highlighted side on all of our drawings is 4 centimetres, because this side is the same on all of the drawings. So it's 4 centimetres up here, 4 centimetres here, and it's 4 centimetres on this one. Now if we turn our attention to this triangle, we now know two of the lengths, so we can use Pythagoras a second time to find x. This time we are trying to find the longest side, we're trying to find the hypotenuse, so it will just be the normal Pythagoras theorem. So c squared equals a squared plus b squared. C is opposite the right angle, and then a and b are your other two sides. On the next line I'm going to put in the numbers. 10 squared plus 4 squared, so 10 squared is 100, 4 squared is 16, oh, forgot the c. So c squared equals 116. Then at this step again you need to square root both sides, and you'll need a calculator for this, so type it in your calculator. Remember, it's the square root button and then the number. If you're doing it on a phone it might be slightly different, and you should get 10.770 etc, and then just round it to one decimal place. So our answer is c equals 10.8 centimetres. In the question, if we go up to the question, they did ask for the value of x, so we called x c. So underneath, if this was a test or an exam, I'm just going to write x equals 10.8 because that's what they called it in the question.